in lieu of the Star of David video I created, a man of God who I deeply respect asked if I could provide him with the resources of my findings. And so in the process of me actually emailing him, the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said I shouldn't be mediocre. I shouldn't just stop at providing him with the links to the resources, and that I should flesh it out. Now, as I began fleshing it out in an email, I realized that I needed more room to type out my thoughts. And by the end of it, my thoughts from my research ended up being a 30-plus page document. And so I realized, because of the amount of information that was in that research, that it was important for me to make it widely accessible. And so I have created a PDF file that details my findings, and it also links the resources and the resource information I use. And so in the document, I go into the Star of David and its origins, which is allegedly the Seal of Solomon. We get into the Seal of Solomon and its history. We also dive into scripture to look where God actually referenced stars in the Bible. We go a bit deeper and we get into the star gods of the Bible. And we proceed to take just a gander at Egypt, Mesopotamia, Babylon, and those gods associated with them. And then one thing I noticed as I began to research was the fact that throughout all of the major religions in the world, from astrotheology, alchemy, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, the ones who follow the Babylonian Talmud, Roman Catholicism, you will see the Star of David used and represented. We proceeded to go into the Star of David and who it symbolizes today and why, and the linkings to the Rothschild family. And I'm not deep into conspiracy theories. However, it's important to talk about the origins of the nation of Israel. And so I do touch on this. And nothing I'm providing is from like some conspiracy theory that I pulled out of a hat. This is from the Rothschild family archives, as well as reputable sources such as the Jerusalem Post. And so when we talk about the Star of David and the deception that is the Star of David, this is very deep, and it goes deeper than many of us would like to admit. But it's important that in these last days that we come out of the deception that we have been fed for centuries. And so I do implore you all to read this documentary if it's something you are interested in. And of course, as with always, take everything before the Lord in prayer. Test the Spirit by the Spirit. Be blessed.